So here's 3 common myths about auto locksmithing. People think you need a license or a qualification. That's not always true. In the UK, you don't need any of that. In the other countries that do require a license, you can just set this up as a auto repair service. You know, you don't have to say that you're a locksmith. Just say that it's you service locks and things like that. And that's what one of my students done to get around it. You can also just do what it takes to get the license. You know, you can see how much money's in this business. Hardly any competition, so just be the first one to do it. You know, this information I'm giving you certainly going to give you a huge boost, and if you can just get that final stage to get that whatever you need, then just do it. My advice, but don't let licenses and qualifications stop you. What you really need is skills and knowledge. So myth 2 is people think this won't work in my country. They say because I'm from the UK, the cars are different. Now the process is always the same. Maybe with the key programmers, it's going to be in a different language. But the step 1 where we're programming the key, and step 2 we're cutting the keys, and step 3 we're programming the keys. It's really that simple. So most cars on the road are European, and most of the cars we're dealing with, people often tell me, oh, the brand new cars out, you can't cut keys to. That's true, but that doesn't affect me, because the brand new cars that are coming out, where someone spends 50 grand on a car, they're not worried about spending, a few hundred going back to their dealership, because they've already spent that amount on the car. Whereas we're dealing with the other 95% of cars out on the road, the huge second-hand market as well. That's who we're dealing with day to day. Myth number 3 is people say people don't use auto locksmiths, which is not true. That even if people have got insurance for their vehicles for lost keys, the insurance companies will actually use you. They don't tend to have their own auto locksmith ready on call. They'll just call the nearest one, and then you can charge them a bit more. It's coming out of a big insurance pot, so I tend to charge a bit more anyway for those jobs. Plus the AA have called me many times. They get stuck on jobs because we'll actually be more advanced than the AA with these methods, and you will be shocked at how many keys are being lost in your area today. Even today, there'll be many people losing their keys.